all that. Yeah, uh-huh. Still can't believe this grew right there of all the places. Like I said, this still isn't bad. If I shift one over, I don't want to now since I have everything else set up. All right, so this will get our animals rolling. Oh, we got fish. Okay. Let me leave you here. We need mutagen. Let's go in here and start cleaning. Whoa, we got stuff going. Some eggs? No eggs. Can't believe the eggs aren't coming out yet. Sure. Sure. Why not? I need to up the drones, but I don't want to up the drones because when I switch the next tier of drones, it's so annoying to try to catch the suckers. I've got that learned. I can make that stuff. Osmium. Snack for later. That's what I should do next time we go to the base. I should check, get going, to see how many tokens we've randomly found or shipped out. See if I'm close to the next thingy. Read that one. Yeah. It's the one about the nightmares of hearing the people screaming. Kill? Oxygen multiplier. I needed you badly. I'll take you for now. This is where we started. Okay. Well, yeah. Didn't get a single mutagen. I know where I almost will guarantee there's a lot of mutagen. Back at the prison. Let's go see how much money I got. $1,500. How much? 12,000. I'll probably be done terraforming before then. Let's see, is there a fail state in this game? No. I mean, technically, if you get bored or get pulled away by another game, yes. But no, not unless you're on hardcore where your character dies when you die, you can't actually fail. Now that, that goes with, let me change that with a slight change. No, but yes, there's a trick. For Toxicity, the Humble DLC, and the Moons, no. The original Plain Jane game, Planet Crafter, no. However, technically you could view it as a fail condition because the original game has 3 different endings based on what you do and how you handle it. So, yeah, you still get an ending, you still finish it, but it might not be a good one. So that kind of, I don't like that blue swirl, so we're going to do that. But in all fairness, no. You'll just keep going until you're done. Even on those, when you're done, it's like, hey, here's the escape craft. You can build it. You can leave. We'll get you. Or based on, whatever you do pick on some of the other scenarios, that ends the game. But you don't actually have to do that. When they're like, hey, you're done, you can blah, 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 depending on which scenario you're playing. You can choose not to do that, and you can just keep playing and having fun and trying the different combinations and, having fun with base building. So it's one of those, you'll get to a point where there is an ending if you want to do it. Or save before you do it, and then it, But yeah, there is an ending, and no, as long as you're not doing hardcore, you're good. I'll get a drink from the pond in a second. I need this because this is going to be a big... there we go. There's the third one. Still considering whether or not I should move all that to this ridge right there and just overlook all this. So we didn't get the mutagen. My backpack is good. Got the... Which drill do we... Oh, that's a big drill. I forgot about that. That's a big drill. All right, so get 6 back. So I need 2 more and aluminum. Ooh, no, all right. Let me do 2, 4. Take you and you, because these are much bigger. I wasn't kidding when I said it was much bigger. We go from 459 pressure a second, the heat's whatever, residual, to 3,650 per second. That's not counting the boosts. Here we go. There's the actual, because we get the 1,500% increase. Yeah, that's a tick increase. Those up. Osmium can go. What do I need? I need another. Can we have 1 rod? No. 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 You. 2 odds. We got to get this set up. All right. All. You're going to start making super rods. Boom. It was jet iridium chip, jet chip iron. Okay. Oh, doing what you're supposed to. You are good boy. Actually, hold on. Those back. Why should I make them work harder? There's 5 more drones. That gives us 10 total. So that'll get stuff going. Got food. Oh, I forgot to put the worm up. Larva. Wonder how that water is doing. Out there with the uranium and all that. That 2,500, I might have to just throw more water purifications out there. Uh-oh. Ooh, pardon. Can't stop thinking about moving my base again. I just got the darn thing set up too. It just bugs me that tree's in my way. Yeah, only 100. I'll take that. Maybe we'll get some more grass coverage once the pollution is gone. You supplying everything? Doo-doo. Yeah, that actually would be kind of nice. Or even just be able to save the blueprint for a base since I have... I know creating bases is... There's always new ideas. But I have certain setups because I memorize where I like everything. So I'm kind of bad about that. But yeah. At least though, if you have drones, you know, a decent number built, and or tier 2 drones, because the tier 2 drones are really fast. It's one of those things, once you start the move, you know, tell all your stuff, hey, I don't want you to supply. Everything goes into demand. And you build your new storage units. Oh, those drones will move stuff so quick. And in this, taking the time to move stuff is not horrible because it gives the terraforming index time. Because on most of these, even if you finish the storyline stuff and explored everything other than like the portal you just saw unlock, unless you're doing those, you really don't have much to do late game other than just, well, we'll just make more of this stuff to speed things up. Especially once you get to where you have a actual oxygen environment, which is what we're working on now. Because then when you only have to worry about food and water, you know, and you can drink from clean water, you know, Once you got that filter system, that eliminates a lot of issues. Unless you're on adventure, and I mean, I still always carry a water on me. Once you get those beans up and running, makes food super easy too. Because I'm too lazy to have a food station crafting going. One bean almost fills me up. I'm not gonna worry about making cakes and everything. Well, minus when that was added in for the anniversary. I did a lot of that then because it wasn't a permanent at that point thing. It was for their anniversary. And it became a, well, we'll just add it in where you can buy the ability to get it from trade rockets. And it became a permanent thing. It's going to take at least one more trip. Close. I don't know if we'll get all the goo up today. We definitely won't get the water. There's too much water for me to clean. It's just, that's not happening. But that doesn't count for the dirtiness factory, I believe. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Sit here AFK snacking to make sure I don't die of dehydration and food while I wait for purification numbers to tick because I can't upgrade them. That'd be horrible. Wait. No, oh, that was just water. Yeah, you can see the wall from here. There it goes. I didn't even look. How much is this water? 500. Okay. So the one I'm cleaning seems to be the highest. We needed that. You're coming with me. We're going back to the base. We're going to get the other fishy up and running. It was added for something. It's just it's a new mechanic for this particular scenario. But yeah, it's you can terraform. I don't know if you can fully terraform without cleaning the toxicity, since that, that's kind of the point. However, they warn you when you land that this planet's like highly toxic, so you'll want to purify it, because like your energy production and everything else, it will still function, but it takes a massive hit to how well it actually will perform. So fertilizer and an A. Where did I put that A? I left it in here, didn't I? Yeah. It's like the other planets, they're, that's not a thing, and you won't see any of this right here because, you don't need it. Speaking of which, you're still good. All that's good. So, oh yeah. Nope. You three stay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll take those. 1, 2, 3. 1 silicon. There's a new base. How's the animals looking, by the way? I didn't even think, because no, we didn't. We unlocked that rare tier 2. Jeez. Tier 2 rare and a fertilizer. I yes. Da. There's these little fishies. I usually don't mix my fish tanks unless I just run out of room until I can build more. Just so that way you can get a whole bunch of the same nice looking. So here, rare and tier 2. So you could be a Emio. Okay, so it looks like roughly 50-50 shot, but with this being better, I'd probably say closer to what? 65-35? Or even 75-25? Ooh, we got it on the first try. All right. You're that one. That one. You're that one. You're that one. I think you're the, let's see, 250. 250 was coming. Yep, 250 was coming out.